do it, simply click start and then type reset. And then from the results, select reset this PC. Great, and now you will see several recovery options. Again, under where it says reset this PC, click get started. And now you will have two options. You can choose to keep your files or you can choose to remove everything. Regardless of which option you choose, your computer will start working as if it is brand new again. Now, the keep my files options, again, it removes your apps but keep your personal files. How does that work? Let's say, for example, you have Microsoft Word and you have some Word documents. Well, it will remove the app, which is Microsoft Word, but it would keep the Word documents, which are the files. So again, make sure to choose this option if you want to keep your files. After you choose one of these options, you will now see the option to do a cloud download or a local reinstall. It really doesn't matter which one you choose. A local reinstall is faster because it's right from your device. However, if that fails to work, then you can choose the cloud download option. Alright, so now once you are done finalizing these steps, it will start resetting your PC. And interestingly, this will also fix many other problems your PC was having. So the reset feature, amazing for speeding up your computer. The second way to speed up your computer is by increasing the cursor or mouse speed. But wait, it's just the mouse, it's just the cursor. What does that have to do with the speed of your computer? It's a big deal, it's really important. Example, you may have a really fast car, but if the steering wheel is stiff, it's not a pleasant driving experience, is it? Even though the car is fast. It's the same way with a cursor. It needs to be able to move at a decent speed. I've seen this issue so many times where the person has a decent PC, but the trackpad, the cursor, it's so slow. And that's a big problem. Here's how to increase it. All you have to do is click start and then type mouse settings. And this will open the basic settings for your mouse. And now under where it says cursor speed, drag the slider to the right to increase the speed of the cursor. As you can see now, my cursor moves much faster. And this also works for laptop touchpads. You know, that little square that you put your finger on to move the cursor around. So as you move the slider to the right, again, this is going to cause the cursor to move even faster and really enhance your experience in using your PC. The third way to boost your PC speed is by disabling unneeded startup programs. Normally, when your computer starts, there are programs that start alongside with it. But if there are too many of them, that can slow things down. To fix this problem, all you have to do is disable them via the Task Manager. To open it, is simply right-click an empty spot from the taskbar and then select Task Manager. Great, and now this is the Task Manager. If you see this small window, click where it says More Details. And now, click the Startup tab, and there you go. You should see a list of startup programs. Now, take a close look at these. Which one of these you don't need? If you don't need any of them, right-click and then select Disable. And interestingly enough, under the Startup Impact column, Windows lets you know how much of an impact it has on your startup. So keep that in mind as well as you are disabling startup programs. Alright, the last way to speed up Windows 10 is by clearing up cache. And no, not cache in the form of money, but cache in the form of extra storage files. And clearing those up is really simple. All you have to do is click start and then type storage settings. Great, and now you will see several categories of temporary files. Go ahead and choose temporary files. And now you will see the different types of temporary files or cache. Now, here's how cache works. So cache files are basically types of files the computer stores for later, so when you need them, they're easier to access. But you see, the problem is, as these files pile up, they take up space and they can affect your performance. So go ahead and look at these categories and think about it. Which of these files don't you need? A lot of you probably don't need the files inside the recycle bin. But of course, it never hurts to double check. So once you are sure which files you want to remove, select the appropriate categories and then click Remove Files, and goodbye, all that junk that you don't need. So as you can see, by doing this, not only it will speed up your performance, but it will free up lots of space on your PC. So definitely clearing cache is pretty useful. And there you go, those were the 4 ways to speed up your Windows 10 PC. Now you may have realized that those tips I showed you were very basic and simple. And yes, I could have showed you more advanced things you can do, but they are diminishing returns. There are only so many things you can do to speed up your PC. If your computer is very old, the best thing to do is probably to buy a new computer. And this is especially the case if you've realized your computer is still very slow even after doing a full-on system reset. And in 2021, I would recommend getting a computer with at least 8 GB of RAM and an SSD for the storage it uses. And really, for those specs, the average user should be good to go. So for more simple videos like this that go straight to the point, please subscribe and thanks for watching.